Hey Airdrie, here is your December 2020 real estate market update for Airdrie. Now before we get started here, if you like these monthly market updates that I do for Airdrie, if you could just scroll down and give this video a quick like, it really helps me get this video in front of other homeowners in the city. And also if you have any comments or questions, feel free to comment them down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos as well. Alright, well let's get into December's update. Another big month in sales to finish off 2020 in December. 89 sales in December puts us at 18% higher than December 2019 sales were. And sales numbers like that are keeping our inventory and month of supply quite low as well, as you see on the graph here. At the end of December, we had 221 homes for sale in Airdrie, which is down 32% as compared to last December. That is a huge drop. And we're down 42% as compared to December 2018. So huge inventory reductions this year as compared to the last couple. So this is definitely a good trend to see for the sellers out there for sure. Now one number I would like to point out though is our new listings for December. We didn't see a drop off in listings like we usually see in December. Our sales for the most part were keeping up to this high listing number, but I do think in the coming months there's a good chance that we are going to see fairly high listing numbers. So just something to keep in mind if you're selling or planning on selling through the winter and spring. A couple months back, if you remember, I predicted that spring 2021 we were going to see a huge amount of new listings hit the market. I've kind of cooled off on that prediction now. What I think is going to happen is we're going to see a fairly consistent amount of new listings throughout the winter. So I don't think we're going to see the dip that we normally see in the winter. And I think this is because of sellers trying to get ahead of the curve in anticipation of a big listing market in the spring, but also trying to take advantage of buyers who are out shopping now with the low interest rates. And at this point, if you are considering selling, I think that might be a good move to get ahead of the curve before spring and take advantage of some of those buyers that are out there now. Now for you sellers, again, I know your concern is about pricing. Now what you would have seen on that graphic that we just showed is that for Airdrie, year over year, our prices have increased 4.8%, but that does differ depending on the style of home that you're in. So you'll see here, depending on the style of home you're in, detached homes are leading the pack with 6.2% increases in benchmark price year over year, so from last December to December 2020. Semi-detached is up 4.4%. Row homes are actually down 5.7%. They're the only sector that we've seen decreased pricing over the last year, and it's actually come up a bit since our low point. And then of course apartments are also up, not as much, but up 2.5% year over year as well. Now for mortgage news. So for mortgages this month, not a whole lot of change. Similar to last month, our bottom, as you're going to see on this graph here, most of the really cheap discounted rates are going to be around that 1.4 mark. Those are the lowest rates that we're seeing right now. On average, what I'm seeing that my clients are getting are between 1.5 and 1.7%, which is still incredibly low. And from mortgage brokers that I speak with, it doesn't sound like anyone's really expecting this to jump up anytime soon. They're not really expecting it to go down more, but there's a good chance that it stays fairly low for the next little while. So if you are looking for a great local mortgage broker, let me know and I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction. Well, that's about all I have for the December update for Airdrie, but I will have another video coming next week, which will be a full 2020 year in review for Airdrie. So again, please be sure to like this video, comment any questions that you have, and be sure if you want to see that year in review update next week that you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss that one when it comes out. And as always, I do have the market report that I send out by email every month. You can see the preview of it right here. It's just going to give you a little bit more information specifically on the homes that sold either in all of Airdrie, or we can do it for your specific neighborhood as well, just to see which homes sold for how much they sold for, just to give you a little bit more information if you're interested in that or if you are considering a sale in the next few years. It's a good way to keep up to the market over time. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to set you up on that for the city or for your neighborhood. And as always, if you have any questions at all regarding real estate in Airdrie, whether that's buying or selling, reach out. My phone number and email is all below, or you can comment on this video. I'd be more than happy to chat and help out in any way that I can. So until next time, have a fantastic start to your new year. This is Brad Walker with Redline Real Estate. We'll see you later.